What's up, everyone? Let's get into serious talk while I'm trying to do two things at one time. But I want. Are you serious? Alright. But anyways, I'm the pen photographer, everyone, and you may know me for my wildish travel photography photos, landscape photography, micro, ransom portraits. Uh, what else? Time lapses. Long exposures, night photography, little video here and there. But let's talk about Sony and its. I will have to say, pretty much, I saw this coming. Everyone kept fixating on numbers when it came down to the the model. Everyone kept saying it's going to be the A7000, the A7100. I even play with it myself. Like, yeah, A7700. You know, playing around with it. But in reality, I know Sony was going to stick with the 6 number more than the 7. And Sony's strategy is basically just have a family of this group of whatever title, A6, let's say the 8000. They would continue that trend until they run out those numbers. And I see what they're doing here. A6100 and A6600 to complete the first low end to mid tier cameras. Basically, that's what that is. If you think about the numbers, it's basically doing it as 1 to 10. And if you step it up for 6100, 6200, which I'm pretty sure there's going to be a 6200 at some point, 6300, 6400, 65, and now 66. It's going for entry level to, well, let's not forget the A6000. It's going for entry level to top of the line aps-c center and a really nice body. What surprised me was the Z battery. I thought they wasn't going to implement it just like they did with the A6400, but I was wrong. So that tells me that Sony is listening in a lot of ways, but Sony's also forgetting a few things that they should have put in this camera. I like the fact that it does have Ibis. Ibis is a must. The A6400 doesn't have Ibis, but here's my point. The A6400 shouldn't really exist. It should the A6600 should have been the A64. And the reason why I'm saying that is, and the A64 should have been the A6200. I know. We already know we have the camera. There's nothing Sony's going to change about it when it comes down to model numbers but to me it makes sense because I feel like once we get to like 67, 68, 69, those three cameras, if there will be in those three cameras, there will be a big difference when it comes down to video quality, image quality. Not to say that the A6600 isn't up to par to any of the full frame cameras, by the way. It does have new S-Log features and video features for you editors and color graders. Um, that's a big bonus. Not only that, microphone jack. What? Yes, big step up. And not only that, SD card slots. More ideal for most photographers that do shoot that cannot afford C-class fast cards, right? So, I think Sony is definitely going the right direction. Now, if you want me to compare this to the 90D, I'm sorry, Canon. You have a kind of capable, good camera, sort of, but I don't like how it still crops, even in a crop, and it still has this weird jello effect. I know there's some shutter issues with it when it comes out to rolling shutter, but in both cameras. But I just feel like the Canon jello effect when you're trying to stay put, and I watched the DP review on that, and they were just standing still, and you can see it just like wiggling back and forth in the background, but also warping their body a little bit. That's not something I want to use, even though you can get away with it. But in Jordan's eyes, he just wants you to see what's going on with that camera and not try to hide things, which is a great review. Now, a6600. I watched Kyle's review. Uh, he's more of like the comedian side of things that I love about reviewing a camera, and there's a really good points when using the kit lens. Like you really want to buy that, of course, but because it uses steady shot to actually make sure that it has that 0.02 seconds of autofocus capability. It's insane. That's like pew, bing. That's like locked on here and there. But I do like the fact that it also, if you're blocking your face and it has eye detection, it doesn't matter how big you come to the camera or how far you're away, the box, the eye detection gets smaller and smaller as you back away, and still will make sure that you're in focus every single time. And there's been some, I noticed when Kai was doing the review, he said it, that even when the eye detection is not on your face, it will actually make sure that it's doing some face recognition. Even if half your face is cut off, including your eyes, it would still lock on to your face, which is pretty impressive. They got some really good engineering going on at Sony, which is great. But with that said, now with stills, very sharp, very clean, much more dynamic range, and I'm seeing where when they were talking about ISO performance, 12,800, wow, so usable, very usable. So definitely would like to get my hands on that camera. This is probably the camera I've been looking for, but I believe it's what? I think it's like $1,400 without any lenses. So the a6600, I'm sorry. If I said a6300 in the past of this video, I do apologize. A6600, it's at $1,400. I think that's reasonable priced, in my opinion. I think that's very much reasonable price. Now, take this from me, I'm a travel photographer, and I play with a lot of cameras. I even toyed with other people's cameras or rent a camera. Micro Four Thirds, it could be crop, it could be Canon, Nikon, Sony, but the Sony is looking very promising, and I think that should have been the camera that should have been released, not the a6400. I just feel like individuals that purchase the a6400 are just saying, damn, you just got your ass handed to you by Sony. But yeah, I think it's a capable and a more practical camera for those enthusiasts that are looking to toy with full frame in crop sensor and get I would say you would get two different worlds, because the crop sensor, you put an 85 on that a6600, you get an equivalent of 135. So you can get a little bit more reach in that crop and much better compression. In my opinion, I just feel like the crop sensor's compression when you have that bokeh looks just pleasing to me more than full frame, But you get that much compressed background, and especially with lenses like that, 85, 90 mil micro lenses, 135, if you're doing portrait shots, yeah, get some great results with those lenses. Now, like I said, this just depends on lens, light transmission, and color addition, how the lens portrays colors in a lot of ways to the sensor. So, again, I do remind you that in order for the autofocus to work as what Sony described it, you gotta have steady shot lenses on the camera. And I see why they say that. So my question is the Metabones adapter, MC11, is going to be updated for this camera? That will be a big impact on Canon users that do want to switch over to Sony. This is the answer that Canon bloggers been waiting for as well. A camera that's capable of having a flip screen, but not too bulky, small, compact size, got the Z batteries, which means that you get about 960 shots, or close to that, with a full battery in a day. So I'm pretty impressed with that, because they made the grip a little bit much chunkier and much bigger. You can see why. You can tell from the A65, 63, and the 6600. You can tell it's much chunkier at the grip area. But at least you got 3 custom buttons, which is nice to have. And I know you guys are probably saying, what about that shotgun mount? There's no pop-up flash, by the way. About time. But yeah. Anyway, other than that, I just believe mounting a shotgun microphone, you would probably have to buy the small rigs adapter to mount that on, so you have it off to the side instead. Uh, but the new Sony mic that comes out that only works for the A7R4 does not work with the A6600, unfortunately. Which I was hoping Sony would do something like that, but why not, Sony? That doesn't make any sense. Like, you got 2 new cameras coming out, and you just have the microphone working for that particular camera. I would complete a trio, family relationships between A6600 and the A7R4 using that microphone. And it's been very beneficial for some people that are looking just to keep it so Sony fanboy like, and just keep all Sony gear on the camera. Because you know how those Sony fanboys are. They go crazy. They're unstable, by the way. They're very unstable. But with that said, everyone, uh, it's been a long day for me. I have to go to work in about 2.5 hours. I know. Sucks. Come from one work, try to do marketing for your own photography, and try to get some type of business, and then I'm gonna go to another job. But that's the life that I have to live as of right now. It's not gonna be forever. I'll tell you that much. Why you say that, Panda? Because I kind of want to move on to the other things. I worked for a lot of people in the past, and I do like to not quit jobs, get my resignation, and let them know, like, I kind of want to depart and move on to something, but I want to know, are we still on good terms? But anyway, with that said, everyone, I think the A6600 is a very good, capable, price camera. I think a lot of you would purchase the camera. Uh, if I can purchase the camera right now, I would. I will pre-order that sexy looking beast, because I like smaller cameras. I'm starting to realize that I want a smaller camera. A77 is too big and bulky. Comes with the big grip. Yes, battery lasts is freaking all day. Like, I'm, I just need something a little bit lighter, smaller. But the problem is lenses are not getting lighter or smaller. Well, they are, but they still weigh quite a bit in the camera bag. So I'd rather have like 3 small bodies and 4 lenses. So, and those 4 lenses will be a zoom lens, my Sigma 18-35 with the MC11 adapter mounted onto the A6600. I would like to have a 90mm micro lens from Sony, the FE I would like to have the IRIX 150, so I can get the 300. That won't be 300. That will be 230 millimeter focal length. Get that extra reach on that crop sensor. And then the last one will be probably a 14 or 12 wide angle lens, because I want to do landscapes and long exposures and time lapses. I want to get the entire mass of my view, so you guys can see what I'm looking at through the camera when I do time lapses and long exposures. The Sigma 18-35 is great, but I need to have that one prime wide angle, super wide angle lens that's going to help me with that and executing those photos the way I see it, and where you may want to see it differently. But that's that's criticism you got to take from your fans, and that's acceptable, because that's life. But with that said, everyone, I'm the Panda Photographer. I know I went on about 14 minutes with this, but I wanted to share my thoughts with you as a Sony shooter as well, and also a Nikon shooter, Canon shooter, you know, and yeah, I just think this is the camera that should have been the answer to all our fucking needs from the very beginning, Sony. But you know what you are, Sony, you like an apple. You love to do the money grab situation. But that's okay, because your products are good. Unlike Apple, even though I'm using an Apple phone, that's an Apple phone. This is an Apple phone. See? Got an email from YouTube. But I also want to talk about the YouTube problem that I'm also having. Um, the video. Okay, if you go to my Facebook, I have it on my Facebook profile. You can see it on Facebook. I didn't want to upload it again to get another strike, so I decided to upload it to Facebook so you guys can see what I'm talking about. The video is only demonstrating that YouTube, its organization is falling apart. Why would you strike me for a tutorial to help you guys get people to use your music library and strike me for it? Normally, keep in mind that the video has been manually reviewed and approved back in 2018 of February. Remember, at that time, all my videos were being demonetized. Every time I uploaded a video, at that time was being demonetized. And one of those videos was this particular video. It hasn't seen any views since then. It's been in the shadows. And now YouTube wants to decide that they are going to attack me with this orthodox strike that should not happen. This is a tutorial. If you're going to do this to me, you got to do it to everyone that has been helping YouTubers grow on channels. Like, let's say, okay, so just to let you guys know, I just was reading a text message from my boss. Um, that means I'm in charge today. Oh, goody. But like I was saying before, YouTube decided to like, strike me for this very same video they approved. And it has not, mind you, it says harmful or danger to you, the audience. I'm stumped on that too. What's so dangerous and harmful about the content? So it's been like 2 days and YouTube still hasn't answered. So we're going to see what happens with this video. The video was basically says how to download royalty-free, copyright-free music for your YouTube videos. And it's a YouTube library. There's nothing wrong with the video. I just think they're being very excessive with how they are coming down on the community. Let me explain this to you too as well. YouTube wouldn't be here for us. Yes, I know there's policies and guidelines. I got this crazy stalker on Facebook. When I post this problem, he didn't read. He didn't take the time to understand it. He was just trolling. So it's good for me that this happened because I'm abusing and trying to make money. How am I trying to make money off the music when I'm showing a tutorial where to go? It's direction, not money grab. And this is where people have to understand that a video like this, you go to my Facebook, everything's down in the description below. Go to my Facebook, you see it, and you tell me what you think about the video. You're gonna be like, yeah, that's bullshit called on YouTube's part. I see nothing harmful or dangerous. And you can watch and read the policies, what they tell you, what's harmful and dangerous. None of those categories fit my video description. So, I've been targeted again by YouTube. And it's funny, when I just reached the 2,000 subscriber on this channel, that's when they want to give me strikes and demonetization. Just like before I hit 1,000 on this channel, they did the exact same thing that summer of 2017 when I was in San Jose. So that does tell you quite a bit. Like, YouTube may have a target on my back. They just don't like who I am. I'm a free spirit. I can do as I please in a respectful manner, but you as an entity that provides us a platform to upload our content, and then you say it's not accessible, and then they just now demonetized the video about how they were playing favoritism with CNN on Fox uh, video. They just demonetized that video just today too. Just to keep that in mind, you could go to, actually, I might be able to show you right now so you guys can see. I'll put it all on my computer so you guys can see what I actually am talking about. You guys like, yeah, definitely. This is some YouTube power hungry struggle crap going on. I don't know how to describe it. It's just idiot. It's just an idiocracy of a bunch of babies behind a computer, and that's my opinion. You can take it as it is, but I just feel like this is unacceptable. You're supposed to help the community, not be against the community, and that's something that you should never do, because the community helps you, but you're falling back on that foundation, which was once on this platform, which is not the title anymore. Broadcast yourself. Well, there's no such thing as broadcasting anymore. Forget about that. It's more like, get ready to get demonetized. Is your video worthy? That's what that is. Is your video worthy? I know, is it? No, it's not. Because, oh no, we don't want you to speak truth. Give us. Everyone, the public Wi-Fi at this library shut down. Everything went on the frizz. The laptop, the phones. Wow. Unstable. Unstable. Alright, so I'm going to pick up the phone really quickly. Let me just go to the page and show you. For the lives. That was a live stream, right? Yeah, it was. It was definitely a live stream. Oh, now, see, it's not showing in this stupid new format. That's just ridiculous. Alright, so I gotta go to the classic editor studio so you guys can see it. Oh, there it is. Check this out. Check this hot butter stuff out. Let me turn the camera around so you can see the butterness of YouTube's. Look at that butter. Look at that butter. Look at that. They not just strike me, then they demonetized this video that was uploaded August, what is that? August 6th, right there, boom. They gave me the butter. I'm a vegan. I'm pescatarian, no butter. I don't want no butter on my channel, YouTube. So now you guys see it. It's that video. Because yeah, that video. Because let me tell you, let's go back down history. Back down memory lane. Memory lane is going to take you to a journey. This journey is going to take you to my adventures of dealing with the YouTube crisis. You see this very video right here. I was speaking on my experience, what happened to me at the university, right? They demonetized it and told me it wasn't suitable for advertiser friendly. So I just not made money off of it and I just shut it off. No monetization whatsoever on it. No one gets a penny, right? But check this out. Boom. Let's go back to the previous page. This very video shows you the exact same kind of content, but this video that was demonstrated seems a bit more aggressive when it comes down to delivering the message. And they demonetized it. Now, let's go to the channel. Look at that beautiful vomit color on my YouTube channel. Wow, it just looks so disgusting. It does. It really does. It just looks disgusting. It's just not qualify my channel to be in this vomit state. I'm calling it vomit because it looks like vomit. Alright? So now you guys are aware that this video right here, look what it says. A violation of YouTube's policies on harmful and dangerous content. Are you reading that? Acknowledged on August 27, 2019. Expires November 24th, 2019. I appealed it. Got no answer. But this video is on my Facebook. So let's go to the Facebook. Hey Facebook. How you doing today, Facebook? You wanna leak some more data out? You damn scoundrels. Alright, so here's the video. So you guys can have it, can see it. I desktop recorded. Now I can be the only one can view it through the YouTube. Right? But since I was the only one, I just recorded it. And now you can see this very video. And it just shows YouTube's. I won't even play the audio. I should just play the audio so you guys can have a better understanding. Like it, but you will laugh at YouTube like, what were you thinking? Giving him a copyright strike. I mean, a guideline strike for that. Why? What's so harmful and dangerous about that? That's a beautiful picture, by the way. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Antonio, you are outstanding. Wow. Photographer of the day, guys. Go find him on Facebook. Antonio. One of the groups I'm in. The Photoshop Lightroom. So, yeah. Beautiful. Anyway, just want to feature that young man's photograph. Yeah. But anyway, now you guys understand what kind of ridiculous and ongoing onslaught of behavior that I have to receive. It's not acceptable. I feel like that's poor judgment on YouTube's part. And here's the thing. YouTube knows this. And they just don't want to acknowledge that they were wrong. What are they going to say? Oh, we're sorry for the inconvenience. No. I want to hear the truth out your mouth. Not some template of a sorry and apology template. I want to hear it from your mouth. Dear Mr. Panda Photographer, we would like to say we are deeply, deeply regretful and, remorse that we actually abused you and it hurt your feelings because it makes me want to not upload content on the channel anymore. This very incident, what I just showed you on YouTube, makes me not want to upload content anymore on the channel or on the platform. I feel like I'm playing Russian roulette with YouTube. Am I going to fucking eat the bullet? I don't know. Most of the time I am eating the bullet, and it hurts. And I'm sick of it. That's how bad I don't want to upload content. It's because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of his abuse. You guys, just go to the Facebook. You'll be like, are you serious? Okay, I'm not drunk. I'm not high. I'm not stupid. I'm not in a special needs state of mind. I know YouTube didn't do this. This has got to be a joke. This has got to be a prank, right? That's what you would say. This has got to be a prank. Like, what's so harmful for giving out information? Information under 3 minutes, by the way. This is why the platform is dying. That's why YouTube and people are leaving YouTube. This is why I made a video why people are leaving YouTube, and that's grown. What's next, YouTube? You're gonna demonetize that too? Wow. So, I'm not trying to scare YouTubers. No. I'm just trying to say, stand up for yourself. Be aware, and when you wake up in the morning, I know, wake up in the morning reading those emails, it scares the shit out of you. It really does. It literally scares you to a point like, oh my God, what did that do? I didn't do anything. You just go crazy. You're like, and now you're awake, and you're more concerned. What do you do? What did you do? How can I get out of this problem that YouTube is accusing me of? It frightens you. It really does. Like, it jeopardizes everything you work hard for, and YouTube wants to attack you for it. Now, I understand there's channels out there that should be destroyed, but these are honest channels. I'm a photographer teaching and educating and telling my stories and logging. talking about the discrimination parts and the unfair justiceness in this country. And I'm being the one who's being striked? Wow. That's an a-hole move. That is. That is a very much an a-hole and a big one too. Like stick your head in and like, hello, hello. You hear the echo too. But come on, YouTube. Like, this is how you treat us. You hurt my business when you do that too. As a photographer, you hurt my business. You claim that you want to sympathize for the small businesses that are struggling in these cities and abroad or wherever they may be located. But as a photographer and as 646 Studios and as a small travel business consultant and a consultant, I just feel like you just want to literally see me beg for change. I'd rather work for my change and ask the audience to support by donating to the PayPal. That's in the link below. Thank you very much. But anyway, I just feel like you two, you just want to kind of disturb that audience. And not, because what, I'm not using super chats? I just feel like your super chat is a little bit absurdly over 30%. It's quite a bit. I'm not saying that I already give it back to you two as they take so much from you. Why take even more? That's just my opinion. It's not my right. I just feel like you're not helping me, so you shouldn't take from me. Especially when you're not helping me grow, you two. The way you filter channels and the way you filter people's content, just because you dislike, you have your own opinion, you are in a position, you two, to not have no opinions or, well, I shouldn't say that. What you should say is, you're not in a position to dictate honest people's content. You know that I know that you know it's genuine content. But no, you attack the content regardless of your opinions. It could be personal, it could be... And this is why humans are the most destructive weapon in this planet, on this planet. Because you destroy everything. We destroy everything we touch, or look at, or when we are in control. That's YouTube. That's a shady practice, if you ask me. Like, if I'm honest about what I'm doing for you, YouTube, and for the people, why not just stick to that honestness? That shit feels good. Believe it. When you start doing good things for people, and start doing the right things for people, and start treating people fairly and equally, and start treating people with more kindness, even if they are shit out their luck, they drug addicts. Listen, I work for a homeless shelter in the evenings. I'm the intake management. I do assessment. I didn't have to take that job. I took it because it's the right thing to do. I can earn a little bit more income because YouTube is not helping me, obviously. I'm not getting paid like one of these top YouTubers. Why not just utilize my skill sets, my others? I didn't graduate from university for nothing, right? Put that piece of paper to work, right? Yeah, it's a piece of paper, believe it or not. It's a piece of paper that says, yeah, you graduated, now you owe us $100,000 for the rest of your life. That's a note to me. That's a notification saying that you got a bill. No, I'm not trying to put fear, or I'm trying to put humor into this college, people. Come on, all the students, come on, raise your hands, raise your roof. Humor. You need the humor. You have to have it, because if you don't have it, you're not going to make it. Some people don't have humor. Some people have dry humor, which at least they have some humor. But when you have no soul, no soul, no remorse, no care in the world about someone else, I can't be standing behind a guy or a woman that's like that. I can't. It's like, that will make me also the bad guy. So I stay away from it as much as possible. And people who don't like it, hey, I'm a free as a bird. I'm panda. I can do what I want. I can eat whatever greens I want. That's right. Pandas are the shit. I love, but I don't know. I'm fixated with pandas since I was a kid, so don't mind me. To pay me no attention, because me and pandas, we go way back. Back in the day when me and panda was smoking some blunts. No, I'm kidding. I'm just see. That's humor. That's just jokes and humor. Like, hey panda, roll that frontal leaf. See, that's just the humor. See, but YouTube won't understand this kind of humor because they don't think it's funny. They're like, no, you're harming people now. You're harming people. What? I can't be the community? If you can upload Dave Chappelle's content, why can you not accept my content? Think about it. Netflix. Dave Chappelle stuff is uploaded to the Netflix account on YouTube. How much revenue do they get? Think about that one. So why is it not fair for me to have a little bit of jokes and humor and use a little bit of language in a sense where it's appropriate? Dave Chappelle does it. Comedians do it all the time. You allow all the hip hop videos, all the sexual orientation going on, which is fine. Freedom of speech. Yeah, you can. But if I start doing that, you're like, oh no, you get an X panel. You get another guideline strike, but just I'm like, have you seen these abs? Have you seen my legs, YouTube? Everyone keeps asking me, are those calves and those legs are insured? Yeah, they're insured. I hike and I travel a lot. I stay healthy. I got a good body mass. I weigh right under 160. U.S. doctors told me I'm underweight. No, I'm pretty fine. I don't know what you're talking about, doctor. I go to Japan, I go to Korea, they tell me like, you're just fine. I fit clothes properly. My clothes are not hanging off my butt cheeks. See? It's called a belt, people. A belt. Right? I'm always color coordinated. Obviously, look at that. Look at that. Gray, gray, gray. A little green there. Look. Look. I'll show you all the way down to my feet. Look at that. Look at those chucks. Come on. Look at those socks. Look at the pants. Alright? I'm always coordinated like a panda. You got red pandas, okay? You got a whole bunch of pandas, by the way. Red pandas are cute, but they're greedy. They're very greedy. So if you start feeding red pandas, and they keep coming after you, oh, you better have a supermarket. Yeah, they like hanging in the trees and be lazy sometimes, but they're cute, they're adorable, they're funny. I like it. I wish I could have a pet panda myself, but I'm not Michael Jackson, and I don't want animals in my home other than like a cat and a dog. Maybe a iguana, because I had an iguana and a rabbit and a guinea pig. I don't know why I got the guinea pig. Oh, because my teacher was actually retiring from that job at the time, and I decided to take the guinea pig home. And then it died 4 years later. Unfortunate. Oh well. It was a good guinea pig, but it just makes too much noise. Like even my Bam Bam, my iguana, right? It would just like hang around the house, and I would look for her like she's not there. Where is she at? Yeah, she had her own little tank and a little set of like forestry, but she would jump on stuff and just poop everywhere on top of the cabinets, which is bad iguana, bad iguana. Yeah, she was a bad iguana, but when she was on my shoulder or top of my head, she knew the deal. She was just kicking. She was on my head. It was just like, like Japanese girls were just like, oh, that's scary. Exotic animal is so scary. They used to be afraid of me sometimes. I'm like, no, it's an animal. It has a life source. It's a life form. Like, they need love too. What the hell? And then I got used to it after a while. Yeah, a lot of people did. But Bama, she was shit. She was the animal that was like, didn't talk back, but did hit me with her tail and she did not want to be bothered. Yeah, she would do that on purpose. And when I chased her, she would run away and go into a corner knowing that I'm going to trap you in the corner. Why would you run in the corner? And she was like, forgive me. And I look at her like, you know what? Forget it. It's done. I'm not even going to like deal with you right now. Go, go top of the book somewhere. That was just me talking to my animals and hanging out with my animals. So if I had a YouTube video or a channel where I made videos about my animals, is YouTube gonna block that too? But anyway, enough that they ranted and chatted. This video's been going too long. This is really originally about the Sony a6600. Very good camera. Now all I need is your help. I got a boat, I got a chopper, and I got a car. I need 2 getaway drivers, alright? So, I got a plan, but I need to say this off script on Facebook. If you want to DM me on Instagram, DM me. No, I'm kidding. See, YouTube won't understand that type of humor. But, but that's YouTube. But yeah, support the channel, like and share. If you have any comments or thoughts about this topic, and on Sony topic, if you want to add to the Sony conversation for the first part of the first 20 minutes of this, please be my guest. I will get back to you. Properly as I normally answer comments pretty fast, especially when I'm multitasking. Yeah, that's just me multitasking. But if you guys want to support the channel, please do. Amazon links, affiliate links, PayPal link. I gotta get that a6600. But yeah, support the channel, support the links if you guys want to, up to you. But subscribe, like, share the content, and if you guys think this is interesting, sorry I'm doing this from my mobile phone, but I'm kind of my work schedule is from freaking 7:30 to 9:30 at night. So, oof, yeah. So, trying to live the dream again. But with that said, eat, sleep, photography, go Badgers! Repeat. And I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys take care. Happy shooting.